Neo-Grnfeld defense, classical, original defense. Smooth, one player took the advantage and never let go. Black got the better of white in that game. The opening was balanced. Black capitalized on their chances in the middle game. The reti is a less common but flexible opening that controls the center with the knight before committing a pawn. d5 occupies the center and controls the e4 and c4 squares. Black is able to construct a strong center that white would later attempt to weaken because to the king's Indian attacks preparation to develop the bishop to g2. The dark squared bishop is getting ready to be fianchetto to g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. Fianchetto move bg2 places the bishop on the long diagonal. Fianchetto move bg7 places the bishop on the long diagonal. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. A pawn that was being attacked and had no defenses is now protected by this. Games Master. It is the final book action. Not the finest, this. It is incorrect. A pawn kicks the opposing queen, forcing her to move or risk being captured. It is ideal. The queen is now on a square that is more secure. It is quite good. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is quite good. Backs off. It is ideal. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is ideal. This wins a tempo on a queen while developing a piece. It is ideal. This moves the queen to safety. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This provides an equal exchange of parts. That's good. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It is ideal. This is not the best approach. It is incorrect. This overlooks a better way to move a bishop to safety. It is incorrect. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This strikes a rival knight. It is ideal. This gains time by putting a queen in danger and getting it to flee. It is quite good. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It is incorrect. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This is the only good move. This threatens to win material. This prevents the opponent from being able to kick a knight. It is a great move. This exchange is fair. It is quite good. Recaptures. This poses a fork piece threat. It is ideal. This enables the adversary to win a tempo by posing a rook threat. It is incorrect. This misses a chance to threaten a rook and gain tempo. It is incorrect. This is the only move that works. This threatens to attack a trapped knight. It is a great move. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This threatens to win material. It is excellent. This exposes a bishop attack. It is ideal. The bishop is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. This poses a threat to a knight who is confined. It is ideal. This strikes at the center, countering the opponent's ability to grab space. This stops the opponent from being able to attack a trapped knight. It is good. That's a decent move. That's good. This prevents the opponent from being able to attack a trapped knight. It is best. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. This defends the attacked pawn. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This poses a threat to an open file and a rook. It is ideal. This requires an outpost, a square that is currently in play where a pawn cannot push the knight off. It is quite good. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Backs off. It is ideal. Now that the rook is on an open file, it is easier to control squares all over the board. It is ideal. This poses a fork piece threat. It is ideal. The pawn is now on a square that is safer. It is ideal. This poses a risk of winning a rook. It is ideal. This strikes the opponent's bishop. It is ideal. This might indicate that a rook was attacked. It is incorrect. This misses a great but hard to find move. There was only one good move there. This misses an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. It is a mistake. The rook was available for free. It is ideal. This misses a chance to pose a pawn-winning threat. As a result, the adversary may kick a rook. It is incorrect. This strikes a rival rook. It is ideal. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. It is incorrect. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. This requires an open file, a typical technique for rook activation. It is ideal. This protects a knight who was being attacked and lacked defense. It is ideal. That pawn was available for free. It is ideal. This reveals an assault that poses a threat to a bishop. It is ideal. The bishop is now in a secure position. That's good. In order to activate a rook, the adversary must move it to the 7th rank. It is incorrect. This confines the opponent's king while also moving a rook to the 7th rank, activating it. It is ideal. So, the attacked pawn is protected. It is quite good. It was a free pawn there. It is quite good. The knight is now located at an outpost, a safe area inside the enemy's territory. It is ideal. This is winning stuff. It is ideal. This moves the rook to safety. This threatens to reveal an attack on a bishop. It is good. That pawn was available for free. It is ideal. The checking bishop is moved away in this move. It is ideal. That was a truly amazing move. It is brilliant. Very precise. It is best. The rook is now on a square that is more secure. It is quite good. This exposes a bishop attack. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. This is how you win a bishop's favor. It is quite good. A passed pawn is pushed by this. It is quite good. That was a free bishop. This threatens to reveal an attack on a rook while also checking the king. It is best. Smooth. One player took the advantage and never let go. Black got the better of white in that game. The opening was balanced. Black capitalized on their chances in the middle game. This stops the opponent from being able to reveal an attack on a rook while also checking the king. It is best. Smooth. One player took the advantage and never let go. Black got the better of white in that game. The opening was balanced. Black capitalized on their chances in the middle game.